Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on Oakfield Farm. So, we are in the... what model is this now? 9510. There we go. 9510 RT. With the Culti Plough from the Big Bird Pack. A lot of people seem to forget where this Culti Plough is from, or the cultivator is from, whatever you want to call it. Cultivators and ploughs, hence the name Culti Plough. So if we go to cultivators, go under Culti Plough, Platinum 8 meter. It is a real piece of machinery. Big Bird Pack, and it is only 8 meters. It folds up to, I think, around 6, so it can go down the road beautifully. Actually, it may even fold up narrower than that, to be quite honest. It's folded up pretty damn narrow. So it's just that center section, which would probably be, what, 3 meters? Maybe at most, to go down the road. And as far as this John Deere, I got asked in the live stream on, oh jeez, I want to say yesterday, but it was actually Monday, because we are ahead. Wahey! Why do you use American equipment? Well, if you guys, and I'm going to link it if I remember, and if I get this video uploaded tonight, which I am hoping to get it all rendered and uploaded tonight, if you guys go to, if I don't put it in there, like I'm probably not going to because I forget, Farming Photography's page, and he pretty much stays in the UK filming and photographing farming equipment, hence his page. Most of you have probably heard of him. And he has got a picture of a John Deere 9400T, which is basically the early version of one of these. It's the old shape. I don't know what year it'd say, probably maybe 2000s, early 2000s I want to say. And it's in the UK. And there's a post by Philip, which I went on his profile to see if it was from the US or the UK. He's from Oxfordshire, which is not that far away from here when you think about it, from where this map is set, with the same tractor that I'm currently using pretty much. I think it's a couple of series older. It's still an R, well, it's still a T. Actually, I'm just looking at the picture again right now, I think it's the same model. It is. It's the 9530T he's got in his picture, where this is the 9510. So his is 530 horsepower. But that's before I think they actually swapped to the R models, when they changed up the series numbers. But that's in the UK. So, believe it or not, some people freak out when I use certain styles of equipment. I do my research. This is a tractor that I originally put on the map just to show it off. But it's on loaner for a while, to say the least, because I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. What vehicle's up there? Oh, I know what it is. It's a awesome piece of kit, so that's why we still have it on the map, and it's good for large scale farming, which, you look at the size of these fields, the horsepower ratio of this is no different to the big quad tracks or the John Deere RXs, the equivalent of, which I had on this map, which are in this area. You'll be surprised of the few quad trucks you see around the area. So that's to settle that one. Now I was hoping to get this done, but this is just going to be tedious. And this is, like I say, it's 510 horsepower. It's not the max horsepower I could put in this thing. I did I got the old screwdriver out the toolbox, as you'll see up here in a minute. That's probably as far as we'll get in this field today, to be quite honest. To tweak the fuel pump, aka gave it more horsepower, because the base model with this Culti Plough, it just eats horsepower for breakfast. And let's face it, it does require quite a bit of horsepower. This thing, you'd probably be better off with this maxed out for the horsepower. And now we have a little bit of a problem. Yes, that. Now that whole side I've got to still carry on and do because I messed that up. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just shove it in the corner over here because I'm not driving that back. Not today. So I'll make somewhat of a pass around and we'll probably move on to something else. I really don't want to be doing that today. Kind of want to get, for the most part, all the crop out the pig farm area I believe actually I need to do a couple of things. I need to dump some grain into the pig food mixer today and get that going again. We just filled it with sugar beet last night, and that was, well, issues in itself. Then of course the game decided to go, yeah, you know what, Courseplay, I'm going to throw Lura script errors at the traffic. Take that. I have no idea why it's doing it. It's doing it on 2 different maps. It's doing it on Meadow Grove and Oakfield. I was never doing it before. There's definitely an update causing it. I haven't updated my Courseplay for a little bit, so I need to go do that ASAP, because that basically stops me from streaming or recording. In that case, I just ended up quitting out and coming back in because I was about an hour into the stream and I wanted to go for a while longer. I think I almost went for 2 hours yesterday, which is why my voice is probably hurting a little bit today because I just ain't used to it now. And I'll be doing the same, hopefully for most of the week, to be quite honest. Tonight, well, it's a Friday night live stream, so who knows what we'll be up to. Nobody knows. So ideally I want to get this video done, and then the forestry, but whether I'll get the forestry done today I don't know, to be quite honest. Looking at the time, I was just on Discord there, asking people, well, answering people's questions, or one person's question should I say mainly. Alright, we'll spin around, and we'll go up one time. And then that will be the lot. Unless we come back to it towards the end of the video, which we may do, after we've dealt with the rest of the stuff on the map. Because this is just laborious at this point. I did so much of this yesterday, I don't want to be doing it right now. I want to be doing something else. And I think some of you guys would understand that one. And granted, doing this IRL, is it any different? I don't know. Maybe fun for a while, and it's a case of, oh my god, I just want to get this done. Which is pretty much how I'm feeling right now. It's just like, I want this job done. I want it done, out of my hair. Because I started it, I can't even blip it on Courseplay. And we're pretty much done. We are pretty much done on this. And we're just absolutely drinking fuel going up here. And 93 litres an hour in a over 1,000 litre fuel tank. Yeah, it's going to be expensive to fill this bad boy back up. Not looking forward to that. But as usual, I will run it the same as I do all my tractors. We'll run it all the way down, fuel wise. It's still going to cost the same no matter what to fill it up, so you might as well just use all the fuel. That being said, in a tractor like this, when they have so much, like 1,000 litres of fuel, a good chunk of that's ballast too, so you probably do want to keep these topped up. But we haven't burnt through that much, to be quite honest. And before I start going again, we'll get the line back up. And then we'll be good to go. Really, it's just these little sections, so we'll probably finish that in the video at some point today, but not right away. Alright, shut that down, and we got grain in this. Yes, we do. That's canola. So let's see where that's going. I bet it's going hilltop. Everything seems to go to the hilltop. Pain in the butt. Oh, yep, hilltop. Why hilltop? It's kind of funny. Someone said in here, "Why are you going down a road that says not for HGVs?" And well, my answer was access. I'm going straight to the yard. It's fine. It's a private road technically because it's, well, dead end. But all it says is not suitable for long vehicles. It doesn't say it's not mandatory. It's saying you can't do it. It's just not suitable. I didn't click on that one yesterday, so we want to be going down here now. The road that we will be going down, that is probably not suitable for HGVs. And most of you probably know what HGV is. If not, it stands for Heavy Goods Vehicle. Now, unfortunately, going the way we are, going up the darn hill is brutal. But either way, it's called Hilltop Store for a reason. It's on top of a hill. Not much we can do about it. I had someone else asking this stream on Monday, can I get a Volvo or a Scania in this map? And simple answer, no. I got no want or wish to put them in. Oh no, just says not suitable for long vehicles. That I would agree with on this road. Reason for that is most of the truck models, especially the Euro stuff, out of most, if not most of the trucks to be quite honest, in the game, get ripped from Euro Truck Sim or American Truck Sim, predominantly Euro Truck Sim. The whole time I was travelling down this road and never got caught on that tree yesterday. Good grief. And it's just models that I know probably aren't very well optimized, so I don't want them on the map straight away. I just don't want them on there. And the man truck that's in Farm Sim, the Tatra, which is my personal favourite, they're good trucks. They work, they're fine. I get for some variation people probably want to have those other trucks in their games. But for me personally, I'll just save up and get this. Perfect at the end of the day. I don't need one that has fancy sounds or stuff like that. I just want something that's going to be quality as far as working and optimized. Especially when you're going to have something that's, let's face it, even if your farm actually had their own truck and trailer, probably isn't getting used too much. That being said, if you are a farm that had a truck and trailer, you would probably have a driver for it and you'd be using it as much as possible to get your money out of it. Like we're somewhat doing here, and I think the truck's probably, well, the last load of grain we sold paid for the cows we got. I think we're over 50 cows now, way over 50 actually. So we're halfway to the golden number of 100 cows that we want to get. And in turn that will, having all those animals, the milk cost and stuff like that, that'll pay for all the maintenance on these vehicles. We may actually start making some money properly just by selling off stuff for the animals, which is awesome. And if the pigs can supplement that with all the breeding they do, rock on, we're good to go sort of thing. So definitely make a good amount of money from that, and drink a bit of coffee as we're tipping this. And is it done yet? Wait for it, done. Oh jeez, you can tell it's a lot lighter. 61 grand. And that was canola at the end of the day. That I'm not surprised about. Now unfortunately there's no other way of seeing how much crop we've got down at the pig silo, I'll call it, other than taking the truck back there and parking it under and see what's what, which is what we're going to do. I want to empty it, basically. And if it's just a small amount, then we'll leave it in there. Like if it's not going to fill this trailer, or not even half fill it, I'm not going to bother. We're just going to leave it in the tank for the next, or the silo for the next time we sell. But the tanks aren't connected, so what's in the pig farm is in the pig farm, and what's at the main farm is at the main farm. So you've effectively got two silos that you could 100% max out, which is a lot of grain, a lot of grain. I've got a cut over here. We may be coming down doing a bit of forestry at some point and nipping that tree down. Don't like doing that to those type of trees, but if it's going to cause me issues, it gots to go. If you get what I mean. So I say after we've done this, we'll be jumping in here, tractor, ripping down here. Just for fastness to get the job done, we'll probably break out the fast track, jeez. More as well be a fast track, the Fent, as that goes down the road at a good lick of speed. With the tiny little trailer, it's going to look funky. Actually, I don't know if the trailer's here. If the trailer's here, then... Oh, we don't have the rear hitch on this truck. We'll find out in a minute. Where is what? No. Alright, it's perfect. It doesn't even matter what I was about to say then. Because that's all at the other yard. Perfect. And let's see what we've got left. I'm hoping it's damn near empty. Wheat empty, barley empty, canola. Yeah, I'm not even going to wake up for that. And sweet. Yeah, we're good to go. And for the time being, that's where that will sit. Alright, main yard. You know the main yard? Hey, church music. I know it's should be copyright free, but you never knew, never knew. Jump in this. And we will lower that rear weight and drop that. This really is our workhorse around here. I do have hay pellets or hay pallets to move and to get rid of. Hopefully it's not going to cause issues because that jockey wheel's so darn low. It's like a few of you have said, you'd rip that off so darn quick, and I would agree. You definitely would. I really would. So what we're going to do is fill this with a little bit of wheat. Hopefully we've got some. And we'll fill the pig food mixer, and then we can start making pig food. Of course, as we're getting more and more pigs, well, we did sell off a lot, but we are needing to make a lot of feed, which I'm very thankful for having the ability to do so. Yeah, there we go. We'll just fill it because I can't remember how much it takes, and we can just dump it if needs be. This is where this tractor probably starts groaning pretty good. Shouldn't have any issues. Probably quite the little torque master back here. And going down the hills, you've got to be careful because it'll probably run away on you if you're not too careful. So at some point we'll load the leaper back up and throw that on the trailer. It's not going to be legit by any shape or form. It's because of the size of the thing, it does overhang quite a lot, and you have to go steady, unfortunately. No, this isn't legit, but this is the easiest way of loading this. Now this pig foods, or the pig, what was it, the pig's food star? Yeah. This has been edited by myself and Rainbow Dave. Initially you're supposed to get by pallets, or actually we can fill that even more. Buy pallets for it. What percentage is it? Oh, sorry, 85. We'll fill it again. I'll just show you them quickly. You'll recognise them here. This is the whole grain big bag, 2,000 litres a pop. Now, can you imagine if we couldn't put our own grain in there? How much that would cost? It's just ridiculous. So I just put wheat in there. I changed that in GE, and I think that's all we did. I say we because Dave ended up showing me how to do that initially. That's before I knew all that stuff. And there's a lot within FS17 I've picked up on editing stuff and doing little bits like that, little tweaks. A lot more confident in GE than I ever used to be. And I will take on some sort of edits here and there. I think one of the major ones I did was West Coast, when I turned that quarry into a placeable area. And then Bullet Bill come along and I went, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that myself. And then managed to do all the foliage layers and all of that stuff. His map, he knows what he's doing, obviously he builds them. So, made that look really nice. And that's how that come around. I think Dave did a very similar thing, and I believe maybe Sim did too. I'm not 100% on Sim. I'm pretty sure Dave did though. But placeable areas, they're key. If you're building maps, you've got to make good-sized placeable areas now. You really do. And Oakfield's probably got some of the best. As far as size goes, they are awkward, granted, and these are an awkward shaped placeable area, but they work. Terrible music. And I know I put too much in. Back up the top we go again. And then we have to still I have to come back down and bring the trailer down and dump it under the pipe there, so it just fills the trailer up when it makes the food. It'll probably kick in relatively soon actually and start making some of that delicious pig food for the bacon down at Fort Bacon. Haven't called it that for a while. Fort Bacon going good and strong. Still got our slurry operation to carry on down there, so we may end up doing that. A bits of this, a bits of that today. Getting a lot accomplished. That's what I mean, like yesterday's video, which I don't know how that's going to turn out. I kind of want to edit that one and get that possibly the project saved at least before I stream. But Oakfield is a map where I can come into and I have a game plan on what I'm doing right away. Meadow Grove I don't yet. I haven't found, as the saying, because I haven't found my groove with it. Not quite yet. Still enjoying the map a hell of a lot, especially because of the vehicles we've got on there. There you go, that's kicked on now, and that's going to make a hell of a lot of noise when it really starts going. But that being said, does it have enough water? Because it does take water too. Which may be the limiting factor of it. It's already made pig food. Usually, there we go. There's the steam. Yeah, it's got enough water. Should be able to make a good amount, and that'll just empty into the trailer until it's full. Pretty neat. Highly, highly recommend you guys on PC if you've got pigs or do use the pigs to partake in downloading that mod. The brakes on this tractor are crap. Remove all the weight. No need to have it on there right now. Alright, that is that. So we've got that going. Let's go over to the TW, which is in the middle of the field. Keep on forgetting about that. There it is. And get some slurry into the back of this. This has been an ongoing job we've been doing for a little while now. Slurry in this field. Which I truly do not know how much more slurry we've got in the tank to be able to do it. I don't plan on doing much with this field anytime soon, so I don't know when it gets to the top growth stage what will happen to it, whether it will lose all the fertilization we put in it, or how that works in farm sim. I have no darn idea. Alright, jump to the mouse. Did that make that fly off? No. That's there. Lift that up. That's good. And fill. So that'll start filling that up. Some people have said, do I use the hose system back? A lot. Yes, now I've got that tanker. That tanker is beautiful for my sort of setup. I don't care for the dribble bar setup and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. You can see the PTO moving and all that. And I believe that is that full, unfortunately, or empty. I'm now stuck in the tank. Wonderful. Literally stuck. So we'll have to yeah, that's completely empty. It's not even draining back. We'll leave the tank for the time being. Oh wow, yeah, we didn't have much left in there at all. No sense filling that, so we'll be just doing trips back and forth to the main yard, I think, with the slurry. And that'll probably wrap up the video on that. More than likely. And we may end up swapping tractors because the travel is going to take forever. Now that tank wasn't full when we did it. I need to put in the semi-trailer that has the hose, so we could have filled that trailer up, the filled container up with no issues. And really, if we're going to start doing a bit of slurry here and there, I will probably look at buying one of those. But I don't know where I'd store it. I'd definitely store it way, way, way away from the main yard or anything where we go. May even put it up at the garden centre or something like that. But I think just renting it makes more sense than anything. Kind of wish you could return stuff back to the silage pits, or slurry pits. But you can't. So if we did the whole field short of just wasting it in the field, where it's not going to do anything, gotta leave it in the tank, and well, if you wanted to try and play it a bit realistic, you pooched. You really are. So I think this gets us at least 2 and a bit rows, maybe 3. So that will fill up. Of course, we're not using any hose triggers. I wish this slurry pit had the capabilities of putting the pipe in on. I think it would look so cool with that, even if it was just over here, for example. Something I tried to talk Oxygen David into doing in the past. So we've got, well, 12,500 litres in there. Quite a bit of weight. I know slurry is heavy, but even if this was just water, that'd be what, 12 and a half tons, give or take. Now I'm not saying it's accurate weight for slurry by any shape or form. And that being said, we're not using MR anymore, so definitely worry about that. We are golden. And yeah, I think after we've done this pass, we'll wrap it up here. Cooler quartz. And heck, instead of getting that field tank, what we could do is the semi-trailer slurry tank with the hose mod. Enable that and just buy that. Because that, if we have slurry in that tank, technically, I know, game logic, you can definitely move it around with slurry in there. You're not supposed to move that around with slurry in there. Thing's just literally meant to sit in the field and get slurry brought to it, and you take from it. Doing the operation that we do here, I think we'll be better off with a big tank. That being said, as soon as the Abbey slurry tanks come out from, I forget how you say his name, Naz something, I believe it is, I forget how you pronounce it. I'll be going to them, and this will be just thrown by the wayside. And those Abbey tanks, so many memories on those things, so many memories. Now some people are getting confused on why eggs get randomly picked up at times. I have the lighthouse in the game which picks up eggs. It's a script sort of thing. You put it down at your chicken coop and it just keeps on picking up the eggs for you whenever time there's one laid. And it is a fantastic mod. Love it. There may be a wee bit of overlap here. I never did check the pressure on the tyres. There you go. Spreading the weight. Yeah, sweet. Still running parallel. So let's call that one full pass. I want to see how many passes we get while not wasting too much. I think I've left it on every time I've done the headland pass, just so it's done. The old loop around. Whether I will now or not, I don't know, because I want to make this go as far as possible. Now watch the smoke start kicking in now. Actually need to get a thumbnail. Okay, that's that. No, wrong one. Oh crap, I have put hired worker on. Oh, what a cluster. Is that pressure still? What is that pressure doing? Thank you. Jeez. And switch it on now. There we go. Back at it. And we got our thumbnail. Bonus. I don't want to forget that. There's times where I forget to do the thumbnails and oh god, it's just an almighty mess because then I have to figure out what I was doing that I can recreate to make a thumbnail. I don't like doing that. I really don't. Why is that beeping? Oh, probably because of the tree here. Which is correct. I will knock that off. And engage. No sense putting slurry down where it's not needed. Although the overpasses I probably did too. So yeah, it's 1 full 2 fill passes and more than likely a bit of another. As soon as the tank's empty, I will call the video. So we'll see how far we get. That'll be beautiful. That'll be a wrap. For sure. So we did a bit. We did quite a bit. We obviously did that bit of cultivating, plowing, whatever you want to call it. Gave you guys the heads up on that tractor. You can see how much is not being covered and we're wasting it going along there, but more as well. What else? Sold off the grain. Made a bit of moolah. And that was slurring. I think that was it. Did I cover it all? Pretty sure we did. Oh, and got the pig food mixer going again, which is more important because, well, money. And after this, I'll go over and see how many animals we've got because I can't remember how many pigs or cows we've got. Sheep I don't care about. They're simple. They can just look after themselves, and that is basically 2, 3 full passes with no issues. Easily. So what I like doing when I do this, I just go as far down as we can go, and then I'll keep the GPS on. It'll put the tram line down, and I just know to come back down as one tram line. So one more load and we'll have this whole field done. Next time it's empty, then that'll be it then. So we'll probably finish that on a live stream at some point this week. Alrighty. I'm going to end it here though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back on, what is this, tomorrow for a Euro Truck video on the beta 1.31 patch. So have a look on that. Some interesting stuff we see on that route. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. And don't forget to stream tonight. See you.